Welcome back to this channel for practice problems for actuarial exams. My name is Krzysztof Ostaszewski. You can find information about me at smarturl.it/Jedi. My advice on how to pass actuarial exams is at smarturl.it/pass. My YouTube channel for practice problems for actuarial exams is at smarturl.it/pass actuarial exams. And my DTube channel is at smarturl.it/go pass me some exams. I'm sorry to have to say this, but I'm not able to continue the DLive channel because DLive dropped using Steam and blockchain technology, and they moved to some centralized design, and in the process they completely erased all of my videos. So my apologies, that's not there anymore. You can find me at DTube and YouTube. I direct the actuarial program at Illinois State University. You can find information about it at smarturl.it/actuary. If you would like to offer a tax-deductible donation to support our students, please go to smarturl.it/help ASU actuary. Here's a problem for today for exam IFM, Investments in Financial Markets. Determine which one of the following statements is true with respect to a perfect capital market. A. Taxes and transaction costs can exist. B. A firm's choice of capital structure will have an effect on its cost of capital. C. A firm's choice of capital structure will always have an effect on the firm's value. D. Leverage has no effect on the risk of equity even where there is no default risk. E. The risk premium of debt is zero because the return on that debt bears no systematic risk. So this may be a bit confusing because you may think that some of these propositions by themselves are reasonable, but we are talking about a situation in perfect capital markets. And that's the assumption that perfect capital markets is the background assumption of this model of perfect capital markets. And the assumptions are, for example, that there are no taxes, no transaction costs, or other frictions. So A is false. B is false because the choice of financing does not affect the cost of capital or net present value of a project. They are solely determined by its free cash flows. And you may think, well, in real life that's the way it is, but it's because of factors that appear in the real life, things like taxes, bankruptcy costs, and agency costs. And that's not a consideration in perfect capital markets. C. Modigliani and Miller theorem states that a firm's choice of capital structure will not have an effect on the firm's value. And again, you may think, well, in real life it does, but in real life it does because of things that we disregard in the model for perfect capital markets. Things such as taxes, bankruptcy costs, and agency costs. D. And so C is false, and D is false too. Leverage increases the risk of equity even when there is no risk that the firm will default. That's because of increase in systematic risk. The key thing is that the risk comes from systematic risk in this context. And E is true. The risk premium of debt is zero because the return on that debt bears no systematic risk. The key is the word risk premium. Risk premium refers to the risk premium that comes from systematic risk, and debt by itself has no systematic risk in perfect capital markets. So, answer E. Please remember this is copyrighted material. The problem itself comes from Society of Actuaries. The solution is mine. Good luck in your studies and good luck on the test.